What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I was supposed to do a cheesecake video. It was actually a butter cheesecake and I completely screwed it up. So you're seeing this video on Wednesday now, and this was my improvisation. So instead of making an actual cheesecake, I made a literal cheesecake. I just went to a few different stores. I went to Costco, Trader Joe's. Actually, I didn't get any cheese from Trader Joe's, never mind. But I got these top 2 wheels of cheese from Costco, and then I got the rest from Lunds and Byerly's. This big wheel of cheese at the bottom, which is a triple cream brie. I got 4 different kinds. I actually don't have any back here, so I'm sort of, you know, cheating a little bit. But these are all different flavors that I'm excited to try, except for this is just a plain Manchego cheese. This is a double cream brie, and this is, it's called Humboldt Fog. I don't know if you guys have heard of it before. It's a very popular goat's milk cheese. It's supposed to be very mild, really creamy. And as far as what we've got over here, I mentioned this one already, is a Manchego. This is a Kerrygold Cheddar Reserve with whiskey added to it. This, let's see what this is. I'm not gonna pronounce this right. This is a Double Gloucester with rehydrated onions and freeze-dried chives. And this last one is another goat's milk cheese, but it's been soaked in red wine, so it's a Drunken Goat's milk cheese. And of course, what is a cheese and charcuterie board if you don't have accoutrements? So I have, these are Keto Crackers, actually. They are made mostly of Parmesan cheese. 6 of these have 3 grams of net carbs. So clearly planning on using up all my net carbs on these crackers today. I have some Feta stuffed olives. I'm not really a blue cheese fan, so I'm opting for the Feta. I found these pickled asparagus spears. I really wanted to get pickled green beans because my friend Lindy is obsessed with them and I've never tried them, but they were like $10 for this massive jar, so I just decided to go with the asparagus instead. I also have some fresh blackberries on the board and off the board. Then I made some Capicola Roses. All I did, same with the sashimi, if you guys didn't see my sashimi video, I always get this wrong. It's one of these. I'll look it up here. I did the same thing with my sashimi roses when I did the sushi cake video, and all you do, they were in rounds, so I sliced them in half, so they were like half rounds, and you just kind of roll them in on each other, and where that one left off, you start the new one, and you kind of just try to fan out the leaves as you're going. And then off to the side, you can't see too much here, but this is some whole grain mustard, and I made some sugar-free blackberry jam for the cheesecake that did not turn out, so it's kind of hidden back here, but I am going to try that as well. And just to be festive and fun, I have some eucalyptus and some baby's breath. So what you see here is a small example of something that we are going to actually be doing at our wedding. During cocktail hour, we are going to have like meats and cheeses and all of that sort of stuff out. And I am going to have them make a cheese wheel cake because I thought it was so super fun. So we'll have a regular wedding cake too, not a regular wedding cake, but we will have a sweet wedding cake, and then we will have this. Isn't it amazing? And I hope that I like this Humboldt Fog, because I will request it to be at the top. It's just like the perfect size for the top tier. And because it's my birthday, or it's supposed to be my birthday video, I got candles. So Tote's gonna light this fucking flower on fire while I'm blowing them out, but that's okay, right? Just try not to burn my townhouse down. That would be ideal. Should I take the flowers off and put them back on? Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should do that. Yay me! Happy birthday to me! Happy birthday to me! Happy birthday, dear me! Happy birthday to me! Woo! Yay! I'm 32. Yay. Maybe not as much of a yay on that one, but whatever! This is what you get to do as an adult. Make yourself a ridiculous freaking cake like this. Also, quick moment of silence for the crusty baguette and the glass of wine because they are both not keto. And because I can't have any red wine, I decided to fill a wine glass with water because it feels more festive. Okay, let's get started. I want to try this Humboldt Fog first for sure, and I think what I'm gonna do is wrap it in meat because I can't use these crackers to eat all of the cheese. Okay, taking out the death sticks. They'll just unravel, but how pretty is that, right? Sorry, candles. Thank you for coming. Oh. So I had warmed this up a little bit in the oven. I didn't want to melt it too much though because I wasn't sure about this particular kind of cheese, how it would melt. Obviously brie melts really well, but they are sort of building blocks in my cheesecake, so I did not want to compromise them. Ah! Wow. So creamy. As far as tanginess goes in goat's cheese, this isn't as tangy as a lot of other goat cheeses I've had. It does have that like slight funkiness to it though, that you might find with like a blue cheese. Anytime I've had chèvre, like a French goat cheese, it's had that sort of funkiness to it also. Mmm. Ew, let's put some mustard on it. Guys, whole grain mustard is the best on charcuterie boards. It's tangy. It doesn't have any sugar, so it's great here. And it's got like, you can just see all of the little seeds. Mmm, mmm. Mm-hmm. Mustard has that like natural spiciness to it, so it all just works really, really well together. So small confession before I eat this olive, I'm not an olive person, but I want to be an olive person. And whenever I don't like something, I just keep eating it until I like it. Those really aren't bad. And olives and cheese go so well together too. So after eating like that really rich bite of cheese and meat, it's really refreshing to eat an olive. Mmm. Okay, so I want to try each one of these individually. What I'm gonna do is gonna remove the slice from the cake. We'll cut it and I'll put it back. So this is the Manchego. Mmm, nice and soft. Also, the rind on most of these is okay to eat. Something like Gouda, for instance, that's actually not okay to eat. That's like a man-made coating on the outside, but these are actually fine. I don't particularly prefer them, so I like to cut around them, but don't be afraid to eat them, or if you happen to get a piece in your mouth, don't be scared. Some prosciutto. Mmm. These crackers are so crunchy. I'm sure you could hear that. So crunchy. I almost prefer them to regular crackers because they hold together really well. I usually buy the water crackers, but they are like really finicky. They do not stay together very well. Let's try a piece of this Manchego by itself. Really mild, still semi-soft, creamy. It's only been aged 6 months. It tastes like a younger cheese. Slightly nutty. The longer this is aging, the more nutty it's going to get. So I don't know if you guys saw my Instagram story, but I went and had sushi the day before my birthday, and I fully intended on going and just getting sashimi and not cheating on keto. And then like I saw the sushi and then my mind changed. And legit the next morning peed on my keto stick and I was completely out of ketosis. So if this doesn't get me back into ketosis within like a day, I don't know what will. Mm. 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 I feel like this would be a really good crowd pleaser because it is so mild. I'm gonna put that little guy back for now. I'm really excited to try this one. So this is the Kerrygold Reserve with whiskey in it. Ooh. You can smell the whiskey. Wow. The texture is almost crumbly, but it's so creamy at the same time. It's very tangy and slightly sweet, and you can just taste like a hint of whiskey flavor. Wow. Very, very tangy. Very interesting, and I want to try it with, let's do some prosciutto. We're gonna do a cracker to feel like it. That wasn't nearly enough. Let's get with some mustard over here. I know mustard's also tangy, but I like the spiciness of mustard, so I'm hoping it's not too much. Sorry if I keep reaching, by the way. My mustard is all the way over here. I'm gonna put a blackberry on top. This is all about us today, guys. We do whatever we want. That blackberry was freaking key. Just that slight sweetness was amazing with that, and with the prosciutto. Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna put this guy back for now. I love onion, by the way. Chive, leeks, red onion, white onion, yellow onion. Like, I love onions. And so I'm super excited about this one. Oh my gosh, it smells like French onion dip. Oh my gosh. Oh my. If you're a fan of cheddar cheese and French onion dip and you're wondering what they would taste like together, you need to buy this cheese. Rehydrated onions and freeze-dried chives. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with you. So good. So freaking good. For lack of a better word, it tastes oniony. Like really oniony in the best way, sweet. The cheese itself is like a very mild cheddar. I wouldn't say it's super duper sharp, but it is very creamy. And people say that England doesn't make good food, but this cheese is delicious. Oh my gosh, these crackers. I'm gonna link these below so you know where to buy them. It's actually on Amazon. But they're keto crackers. They're so freaking good. Even if you're not on the keto diet, you should try them because they're so good. I feel that it is time to try pickled asparagus. Mmm. It's a little sweet. Though, there's no added sugars. And there was no carbohydrates in this jar of pickled asparagus. So yay. I love that it's like, it's still crunchy. It's like when asparagus is cooked perfectly, that's how crunchy I like it. Or when it's cooked perfectly for me, anyways. It's still got like a bite to it. It's obviously not raw tasting. It just has that nice little crisp crunch. Okay, we're gonna put this guy back for now. And this is the one that's soaked in wine, if you can't tell. Ooh, yeah, that smells like wine. This smells more like wine than it tastes. You sort of get that tanniny taste in the back of your mouth that you'd get from a glass of red wine. Slightly sweet, very slightly, and also a little bit bitter. I'm guessing again from like that, it just reminds me of tannin. Really, really good with the meat. I think for me, I want to add something to it because by itself, it's a little too bitter and not enough of anything else. I'm not sure. Least favorite. Okay, so the bottom here is the triple cream. This one is the double cream. I kind of want the triple cream though, not gonna lie. Just gonna take a little sliver. I don't feel like cutting off the rind right now, so I'm just gonna eat it. Want some jam on this one. If you haven't tried the jam yet, brie and jam go very well together. Though, not sure if anyone's had brie with sugar-free jam before. The brie is really nice, but obviously I prefer regular jam. I like olives now. You see, it worked. Blackberry. Such a treat when I'm not eating sugar. Taking this Manchego out again. A few more bites of this. I have to say, my favorite cheeses weren't really gonna work here just because of their shape and for no other reason. I obviously needed some round tiers in here, and I couldn't find one with enough height that wasn't going to cost me like $200. So I thought it was a good idea to just get a few wedges, but they all had to be the same height. So I was kind of restricted on which cheeses I wanted to get. That being said, I'm happy that I got to try all of these, and 3 out of 4 I'll probably buy again. But my favorite cheese for charcuterie or just to eat raw is a really nice sharp cheddar. I'm not so much into the really, really funky cheeses. Maybe that means I'm not cultured or something, but whatever. I like what I like. I am what I am. Also, I say also a lot, sorry. I did not count the macros for this. These have 3 grams of net carbs per 6. Pretty much everything else is mostly fat. So I'm just assuming I'm good for the day. I don't need to hit a certain number of grams of fat. I just need to hit over a certain percentage. And I'd say that I'm pretty safe with this. All right, guys, well, I am pretty full of cheese. It's like a brick in my stomach right now. I know what a lot of you are thinking, and don't worry, I'll be fine. Thank you guys so much for watching today. If you are not following me on Instagram, I highly recommend that you follow me there. My Instagram story, I put basically my entire life. My cats, my fiance, me going pretty much everywhere that I go. I just put my new lash extensions on my story, and like I tell people where I got them so that they can go and get them too, blah, blah, blah. So since I just mentioned it, I will put where I got my lash extensions below. I will, of course, put where I got what types of cheeses these are, where I got them. All of that information will be below. My Instagram feed, I'll do teasers for these big long videos on YouTube, but I'll also eat food that I don't eat on I eat food there that I don't eat here. So anyways, if you're interested in seeing a little bit more content, a little bit more variety of content, check out my Instagram feed. And if you want to check out more about me and my personal life, check out my Instagram story. And that's at the_hunger_diaries on Instagram. And of course, if you're not subscribed to me here on YouTube, I would love for you to subscribe. I like to do crazy creations like this. Like I've been doing crazy cakes lately, mostly for like milestone videos. Like if I've hit a certain number of subscribers, I'll do a crazy cake. But since it's my birthday, I wanted to do another crazy cake because it's my life and I make the rules. In addition to making crazy creations though, I love reviewing recipes, reviewing products, reviewing items out at restaurants. And my whole thing is just about being super duper honest with you because I personally hate going places and being told that something is really good when it's not. And I think that a lot of people now, they're too afraid to say what their real opinions are, or they just don't put enough thought into what they're eating to really say, oh yeah, this isn't actually that great, or oh, this could be better in this way. Like, I want to be that person for you guys because I think that y'all deserve to have someone be just completely honest. Anyways, guys, thank you so much again for joining me. If you like this video, give me a like. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, yada, 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 please comment that below. If you're gonna say something about how you think my arms look manly or something like that, like I just don't care. So you telling me that you don't like my arms or you telling me that you don't like the way I eat, it's just, that's sweet of you to express yourself in that way, but you should know that I just don't care at all. And I'm not going to change my arms, the way that I eat, or really anything else about myself because you want me to. Love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this ridiculous cheese wheel cake and that you decide to make it at home yourself. And I will see you guys tomorrow, I guess it is, for Valentine's Day, where I am making chocolate-covered bacon roses. Right? All right, guys. See you tomorrow for Valentine's Day. I love you. Bye, guys.